Can you decenter men and also be dating or be in a relationship? I think you most definitely can. What people miss and get wrong about the decenter men movement is they think that one, you have to hate men and you can never date. That is definitely absolutely not true. The point of the decenter men movement is to focus on yourself and not make men and relationships your priority and your whole identity and the only thing about you. So that would look like you're dating, but you're not spending night and day on dating apps. You're dating, but you're not ignoring red flags because you just desperately want to be in a relationship. You're dating, but you still talk to your friends on a regular basis. You still keep up your self-care routine. You're dating, but you're not spending money you don't have on outfits to impress this person, on gifts to give this person to impress them. Or let's say you're in a relationship with this person. You still have an expectation and a standard that you won't be stuck with all the household chores and cooking and cleaning. You are not becoming their little personal assistant, doing all the work and everything for them while they just sit back and coast and do nothing. You don't feel like you have this pressure, this biological clock, or you're not succumbing to the pressure of friends and family and society to rush and get into a relationship or to get married and to have kids. You are not forgetting yourself and putting this man's needs above your own. You're not glued to his side 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You still have your own shit going on. You do not allow him to disrespect you and then laugh it off as that's just what men do. No, you don't think that shit is funny. You have standards, you demand respect, and you want respect. And if you're not getting it, you end that situation. If you do want marriage, when you first get to know somebody, you set that expectation. Hey, I want to be married by this certain point, and you see if they're on the same page. And if you guys date and they change it up, you're out of there. It's about putting yourself first and not wasting time in situations where you're going to end up breaking your own heart because this person has shown you who they are, but you ignored the red flags and continue to proceed with them. It's about not being obsessed with getting into a relationship. You have this feeling that it's going to happen when it happens, and you're not willing to rush because you want to take your time and properly vet these people who you're going to be letting into your life. It's about getting into a relationship and not becoming a man's personal assistant, cook, chef, babysitter. It's about getting into a relationship if that's what you want and not forsaking who you are and giving up your identity and giving up your friends. Also, you can make this man the center of your life. If you think that decentering men means that you can never date and you're frustrated by that, you have it all wrong. The issue is too many women are so obsessed with the idea of getting into a relationship that they can't do anything else. They stop chasing their dreams. They stop hanging out with their friends. When they get into a relationship, they isolate themselves. They become a replica of that man and take on his whole identity, and they don't even know who they are anymore. Or they're single and they're crying themselves to sleep and spending every day sad and not living their life because they don't have a relationship. Or they're getting into relationships and doing everything for this man and nothing for themselves, and that's sad. Or they're in a hurry to rush and to get into a relationship and they're putting up with things that they really shouldn't be putting up with. It's about centering yourself. You should always be centering yourself, not just until you get into a relationship, but even in a relationship. You are the prize. If you have to rush and you can't take your time and you hate being single and you're depressed every day and the thought of being single is just horrible to you, you've got some unpacking to do. Why do you have to rush? Why do you have to abandon yourself? It should not be that way.